Hey guys, this is Eric Barfield with Patch Foundry. I'm going to show you real quickly how easy it is to install the new Nord Electro 6D worship collection into your Nord Electro 6D. So this video will just walk you through three basic ways that you can put this all together to make it work. Let's start. Okay, I apologize in advance for the shaky camera work. I am not a pro at that. I am a pro at music, at least I try to be. And so this is what I'm going to show you real quick. I've downloaded my Nord Electro 6D worship collection up here in the right-hand corner. I'm going to double tap on that to unzip it. This will take a second to do. Expanding, expanding, expanding. Depending on how fast your computer, this could take like anywhere from like 2 minutes or a minute all the way up to like almost 5 or 6 minutes. I even had one customer with one of the other ones say it took them 25 minutes to unzip, which is very unusual. When it unzips, it comes over here and you can double tap on it. And this is what you're going to have. You're going to have a collection here of bundle banks, an install guide, which will basically be everything I just am saying right now, and a Nord archive, patches, and samples. So there's three ways of doing this. The easiest way is to download the archive file and just basically wipe your Nord stage, or I'm sorry, your Nord Electro in order to install this. That's the fast way, it's the cleanest way. It's literally one click. Let me show you how to do that. So I'll come down here. If you don't have it already, you'll need to install the Nord Sound Manager. And I'm just gonna hit this here, type in Nord, and there it is. It's already installed. It's a free software. You can find it at nordkeyboards.com. Double tap it, it'll open up. I've connected my Nord Electro via USB cable, and so it's showing all the patches that are here. And then it's also showing me all my samples that I have installed and the pianos that I have installed in the third tab. So there's three tabs: piano, samp, which I'm sure is sample, library, program, and so all of these combined are the things that I'm going to need to install. So I've already installed the worship collection on this unit, but if I was going to write this, what I'd do first is just come up and hit backup. When I click backup, I'd click on the backup that I would save of my current files, and I'd save it somewhere and then hit save, and it would export. It'd take maybe 5 or 6 minutes, not very long at all. And then I would come up here and hit restore, and then I'd go to my desktop and I'd click on this, and I'd click on my Nord Electro thing here and then hit open. And that would take about 40 minutes to like an hour and a half to download, maybe less depending. And that would basically just wipe everything here and just install the samples here. Obviously, this is really fast, straightforward. That would be my preference. If I was just starting with a fresh, clean slate. Option two, the second option is you could do something called bundled banks, and that is where you install just maybe the first A through H banks into the program setting here, along with the associated files. If I was going to do this, what I would have to do is a little more tricky. I'd have to go through and remove enough of my stock sounds in piano and sample library that I would have room to install the patches that I'm including. Now, the good part here about doing this method is I tried as much as I could possibly do to just use the sounds inside of the Nord Electro, the defaults. And then only add just a few of my own. Like all these user ones here, all of these users are mine. So we're probably talking about 30 or 40 megs here. The big one is in pianos. You would need to install the White Grand XL in order for that to work. You could also install a smaller White Grand, but man, the XL sounds so good. Yeah, so you'd have to basically make enough room for this to fit. And when you install a bundle bank, all you have to do is, I think it's sound up. No, we go to program and then sound download. We're downloading to the device. And I'd go files, and then I'd come over here, and then I'd go to bundle banks, and I would install one of these like that. And the reason it's not letting me is because I'd have to replace the entire contents of this bank. You'd have to make room for A through H to be open for this method to work. So that would be one option. If you want to do it this way, what you'll have to do is just do what I just did, the process, delete some, and just try and make room to the point, and just keep experimenting, trying to add it together. I know it's a little frustrating, but that is one of the better methods. The third method is probably the most time-consuming, but it's also the most precise. Let me show you what it is. I'm gonna go back by hitting Command-Tab, and we're going to basically do a patch per patch install here. So in order to do that, what I would have to do is first, I'd go and I have a thing called samples here, and I have all the samples needed for the Nord Electro 6D worship collection in these two folders, all the pianos, and then all of the sample libraries. What I would do is just basically manually swap out the ones that I want. The nice thing about this is if I drag something I already have here, I drop it in, I'll get this thing. It says the sample brass is already in the instrument and will not be downloaded. So I can literally just reach over here, and I believe I can do Command A and drag it in, and this is just going to pop up, and literally nothing can be dragged over because it's all in here already. So that's a really fast way of doing it. The only thing is you'd have to make some room, so you'd have to delete some of the sounds that you do not use. So you'd have to put that there. Again, for the piano section, the same thing would apply. You just have to make sure you had enough room, and then you just come over, grab these, select Command A, and then just drag it in, and it should give you the same prompt, like that. So for the ones that you don't need, and then the ones you do need would be automatically downloaded. So those are our three methods with an archive file, bundle bank, or patches.